The Welsh Xbox Association meet on the first Tuesday of every month at the Ex-Servicemen's Club just outside Cardiff in Taftswell. I went along to their AGM to find out some more information about the Welsh Xbox Association.
Dear Cyril and Committee, we are writing to express our deepest thanks for your recent donation to our grandson Charlie Stoddard. Generous gifts from organisations like yours, the Welsh Xboxers Association.
What are the general aims of the Welsh Xbox Association?
Well, we're not an established charity as such, but with our funds limited, we aid certain charities that come within the boxing areas, and we donate to certain types of things. As this year just gone now, we made a donation to a boxer in England that had gone into a coma after a fight, and they were asking for funds there to help the family. So we sent a £100 donation up to that.
Do you have to be an Xboxer to be a member of the Xbox Association, or can fans and observers be members as well?
Oh, certainly. I mean, this is what I've been screaming for. Certain people seem to think because it's the ex-Welsh boxers that it's they think it's professionals, and it's not. It's open to professionals or amateurs. But I have put letters out and I've put things on Facebook stressing that we will accept people who are enthusiasts in the boxing religion. And we would love them. We would love younger people. I'm 69 now, and I'm one of the youngest members in the association. And we are losing members through age-related deaths. And it's happening right through the country. All the EBAs that we bother with, right through the country, are all struggling for youth coming into it. You know? And what these youngsters that are boxing now or following now have got to understand, if they don't support us now, the EBA associations will be cancelled out, and they'll never get them back because they've lost all the support that we've got here now. So I'm pleading now for younger boys to come along, mix in with the older ones, get their experience, come in and talk about their stories and everything, and I think it'll do them good.
My name is Dave Bethel. Been a member now 10 years, just coming up next year, and we meet you once a month. My one dream piece of Welsh memorabilia would be a triple sign, Tom Thomas, Jim Driscoll, Freddie Welsh, with the 3 Lonsdale belts that they all won first outright. And that's signed. I collect postcards, which is my big thing, 6x4s, and one went on eBay the other day, and it looked genuine, and I went for an excess of £1,000. So they are quite collectible and quite expensive, but my wife doesn't know half of what I got.
So Cyril, can you just tell us the piece of memorabilia you got in front of you there? Can you just tell us what it is?
Yeah, it's a copy of the contract where Jimmy Wilde fought Panchavilla, and it's got all the literature on the money breakdown, where he wanted his payments, how much he wanted at certain times, up until the fight.
Can you just remind or inform some of the viewers who might not be hardcore boxing fans who exactly Jimmy Wilde was and his importance to Welsh boxing?
Yeah, Jimmy Wilde was one of the forerunners of Welsh boxing, the man with the hammer in his fist. He was a midget as far as we're concerned when you think about the boxers in today, but he was a great man. He was putting men away left, right and centre, fighting people a lot bigger than himself, and went through the world, as a renowned fighter. We have a new member starting tonight. I'd like to welcome him, former European champion, Jason Cook.
Yeah.
So I'd like to ask, have you been up now and paid your money? I hope Jason will be signing his name tonight and coming and supporting us. I've spoke to him on the phone, and I've spoke to him on Facebook, and he's here tonight now, delighted. He's come straight from training, and he's got his own gym open now, and he's been down there with the kids, but he's come up here now with the old people, and he's just told me now, he said, I'll be one of the youngest. He said, I'm 40-year-old.
Why would you recommend for somebody to join the Welsh Xbox Association?
Well, there's a bunch of characters. The camaraderie is brilliant. The characters. I'd like to see a lot more younger people involved. I'm probably one of the youngest, I think, at the moment. But you got the likes of Don James, Dave Bethel, Fred, and they're just characters, and they're a great bunch of lads to be around, and to get I think it's once every month gone now. On the Sunday, it's nice to get together, and catch up with old friends.
Is there a camaraderie between ex-boxers?
Yeah, there is. It's not just ex-boxers. There's other people who just like the boxing scene itself. I've met a lot of good friends. I got a birthday party coming up, and even I got people from here coming to the birthday party. I've still kept in touch. When I first went to an event about, I think it was 2003. So I just want to stay involved with the game, and I don't think a lot of amateurs, around about my age, get involved with it.
You retired earlier this year. Is this retirement for good?
I retired in December, not this year. I announced my retirement December last year, and looking at that, yeah, it's 100% for good. I've enjoyed it. I've had a great 28 years. I've met some great people along the way. I wouldn't change my career for a bit. For anything else in the world, it's just been fantastic. The amount of friends I made through the game is unreal, but it's not for me anymore. I'm just enjoying the next chapter in my life.
Do you still plan to keep in touch with boxing and other boxers?
Well, I've just become a coach of Pontyclean ABC, which I've only opened just a week or 2 weeks ago, and we got a lot of good talent there, and I'm looking forward to staying involved that way. I do a bit of personal training here and there as well to keep taking over, but I need to get a bit of shape myself now. I'm still playing football at the tender age of 40 in a couple of weeks, but yeah, I definitely stay in the boxing game because that's been my first love. It'll always be my last love.
When I've been in boxing as long as I have, I started 11 years of age, and when I perambulate then up to Leeds, London, anywhere, I see boys who are either boxed as schoolboys or newer schoolboys, and it's the same association. It's Harry Carr and Minari have known each other since the schoolboy championships. There's a lot of new members here now. Some haven't boxed, but at the same time they're interested in boxing. Howard Winstone once was president of here when I was secretary, and many a time in a meeting going back now, Jack Peters these days and Eddie Thomas, we would be giggling at the back, and Jack Peterson would shout another, because he was very strict, another word or two, he said, and you're out. And Howard Winstone would say, it wasn't me, sir, it's done with her, and I got banned from the meeting. I didn't realise that 15, 17 years later that I would ask to take over the secretary's job, But it's been a great life for me. I've travelled everywhere,
Jack Peterson was a president. Glenn Moody was a president, and our own Merthyr boy Howard Winstone was a president of our association. So they are three of the typical men, and I hope some of these will be following with great names afterwards. And if we can get some of these youngsters in now, in 20, 30 years' time, maybe their names will be put forward the same. It'll be good.